This is taking too long. We're moving on.
Let's just move on.
Can you repeat the series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case.
First, I went to Section C.
Uh-huh.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders.
Brandon, you didn't need to copy anything. It's really easy what contradicts that.
The bottle filled with the protein powder.
Look at your
back to
bullets.
Section
What
A.
contradicts?
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it
Uh,
and left the chem lab.
footprints in the powder.
Yeah,
That's all
because
there
the
is to
footprints never went anywhere but
Honestly,
A.
That's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
But which bullet is it? I mean, which...
When she said the direction she went from A to C. There was no footprints to C.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C.
Yeah, the footprints were only in front of A.
True.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
It took nearly an hour to clean up. And Louise, yes, we eat sand.
That is a delicious meal that we have here every day.
Well,
a nice pile of sand.
But there's a lot of, like, edible versions of shit. Like, why the fuck do we have edible glass?
Edible glass. Delicious. I like the crunch.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What? Yeah, there's, like, edible glass, which I think is just, like, melted sugar.
Yeah.
It's melted sugar to be a thin, like, glass-like texture. And see-through to an extent.
It's basically just like a caramel. Because caramel, when caramel's melted, it's see-through. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fully caramel. It is. Wow. Really
It's like crystallized sugar and caramel at the same time. I don't know. It's that kind of texture.
It's a sugar. Yeah, it's a sugar just melted into a consistency like glass. It's not exactly glass, but it's meant to be a glass replacement, like what Justin said, for movies, because they're not actually jumping through real fucking windows.
Yeah. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I had left a footprint.
But it's edible, and sometimes it's used for people's, like, cake creations, like the fucking those, like, Food Network shows, the people making fucking crazy ass cake.
Yeah.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yeah, Hina, you stupid bitch.
Don't call her a bitch. She's just an airhead.
Hey, she's trying to fucking have everyone die. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's fine.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Uh-oh.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her
I'm
account.
telling you, man, random side tangents, how like fake shit on movies and blah blah blah. They have like the easily break like bottles.
Yeah.
There was, I don't remember what it was, but when they tried to do the scene or what, they're trying to do something, and it was supposed to be a fake breakable, like easy break bottle. And they were gonna grab it, smack it over, like over the head, it's gonna break. The issue is, some dumb fuck put the fake bottle with real bottles. And so the guy just quickly grabs one thinking they're all fake, smacks the dude in the back of the head with it. It still breaks, but he smacked him over the head with a real fucking bottle.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some
Sucks
new
the guy that
evidence.
got hit, but it's funny.
I like to submit some new evidence. Oh boy.
Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure?
And
After all, you're the one that
Grave,
gave
I
it to
need
me.
to be bed soon, but I don't want to miss it. We're almost done, actually.
Yeah, I think we're almost at the conclusion. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna push through this.
I did.
Uh-oh.
It was
The
hidden
movie
inside the
calls for a
bottle of
concussion.
poison you
Give the
gave me.
fucker a concussion. God damn it.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just
I think,
say
yeah,
it
the Grave, we have like a
What is it
few
you think
questions
you found?
left, and then it's the comic. And then
I found this.
whatever dialogue is after that.
Huh, a piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle,
Uh-ohs.
and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So
A
thank
grave
you for
error,
that.
huh? You motherfucker.
But what is it?
Oh, you
See what
still
you
don't
did there, you
realize?
son of a
Well
bitch.
then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh, I don't want to.
Huh?
You were doing such a good job.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
I'll be honest, I'm not seeing the connection here.
Right.
Some of the connection of the bottle and the broken
That
glass.
leads to another question.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in chat. It's all in you. So
That's what I'm asking. You keep doing
That
that.
leads to
But, Grave,
the
is that
end
what
of the
you're talking about?
How did a shard of glass from the window get
Yeah.
inside this bottle of
The
poison?
main concern right now is they're trying to figure out when that bottle was there. But the thing is, I had the burp. If the bottle was already there, then why was the glass under it?
What's so strange about that?
That's
What's
what we're trying to
strange
figure
is
out.
that, according to what Hina told us,
where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina said.
Where was that poison bottle you found?
I don't remember.
You noticed how it was on the wrong shelf. At least you can go
Okay.
and see.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In
And also,
reality,
yeah, the glass.
that
Yeah, it's
bottle
just
of
Hina
poison
lying.
most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Off in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was
No,
planted
they're
there.
talking about the
had to be
fucking
after the
protein
locked room
bottle
was opened.
thing that was
In other
there.
words, after Sakura died.
But now they're talking about the poison
You're
bottle.
moving too
We're just
fast.
talking about all the things that contradict what Hina is saying.
Yeah.
I'll grant
And
you,
also
the bottle of
Byakuya hasn't
poison may
been
well have
noticed,
been in the
which
rec room when it was locked.
suck, I guess.
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already
Yeah,
know
Grave,
she was
Grave,
given
right
a
now, all
protein
you really
can
need to
with
know
poison
is
inside, right?
we're just proving every bit of Hina's statement that's false.
If
to
that can
prove
wasn't
that
there when
she
died,
didn't
how did
do
she
it.
get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we
Which
do,
also,
there's something
Randy,
I'd
have
like
any
to
idea
confirm
who
with
killed
everyone here.
Sakura?
No. Yeah, I do.
You
It
do.
has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered.
Why was Hina lying? You're gonna have to figure that out. Well, we all figure that. We'll all figure that out soon.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
He's being extremely suspicious right now, so...
Not at all. Just answer
I'm gonna be
to the
honest,
best
Brandon.
of
It's not the fact he's being suspicious. This is the first time where he does not know the answer, so he's getting frustrated.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the only time we ever see Byakuya ever flustered or acting differently is either if something is mentioned he doesn't know.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then.
So
that settles
Byakuya
it.
is getting pissed because he's supposed to be perfect. How is there something he doesn't know?
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
And see, that just proved my point.
The
He's pissed off that other people know something he doesn't.
reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
You have the bullet.
When it comes to that protein can,
You don't have to worry about
There's
scanning
not a
something.
doubt
You
in my
have the
mind.
bullet.
until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible.
Oh,
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
fuck. Okay, that was the problem.
That would have. You have the right you have the right statement, but the bullet you shot had nothing to do with that.
Okay. It's okay, I got life back. It's all good.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely
And
was not
Byakuya's
in
getting
there.
really mad, but that's part of his character, though. He's supposed to, in his mind, he's perfect. He knows everything. So to be proven that he doesn't,
No, that's
to
impossible.
his personality, yeah, he gets frustrated.
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
You were on the right bullet.
I figured that. Then there was so much
When it
shit
comes
floating
to that
around.
protein,
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was.
No, that's wrong.
Because there's no way that it could have been there, because the glass would have been fucking on
You
it.
remember
Yeah.
how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
if that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a
Yeah.
locked room, it only contained the bottle
Yeah,
of
Grape,
poison
you're onto it.
and not the protein can.
It's pointing to directly one person. There's only one person that could have put that bottle there.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in
Brandon,
the
you know who put the
and
bottle
the
there?
bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in
Yep.
a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying
that's it, guys.
What it was?
No one killed her. She killed herself.
She killed herself.
Yep.
Such a ridiculous fiction is.
Exactly
Grave is
what
excited. He was correct.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please tell us.
Oh,
Before we get
so
to
nice.
that, we need to clarify.
Yeah,
one
Grave,
other
well
thing.
done. You got it before me.
Big.
I was like, my brain was circling like, it's not him, it's not her, it's like, huh?
We need
I'm also
to
going to
establish
say this
who
right
exactly
now.
got the
This
poison
is
from
the
chem
only
lab
suicide
and
in the
took it
whole
to the rec
series.
room.
Jesus.
Every
It was
other
Hina, right?
kill in a
She
chapter
took it and gave it to
is a
Ogre.
murder. This is the only suicide that you have to solve.
What do you think, Makoto?
This chapter makes me sad.
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room had to be Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem
Yeah,
lab.
and Grave, and that's
Section
exactly the
for
point.
poison.
Hina was supposed to make you second guess because she was throwing blame at everybody and then tried to admit it herself.
You're lying. Stop lying.
Oh no.
Why
Now you have to
would
beat her at a
lie?
rhythm game.
Oh, great. It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. I have to get Hina to admit that. Oh boy.
You're a liar. What are you saying?
They'll go into why Hina lied about it
Just
soon.
let it end already. You're a liar.
Oh, where's my tab button?
Wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. Just let it end already. You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. I'm telling you, I did it. I hate you.
Oh god, bullets.
Do you have any kind of proof?
Yellow
Sakura took
powder.
the poison?
Yep. Shoot!
This should prove it.
Yeah, the powder was on her shoe.
Yeah.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
No, that's
so the
piss.
powder we found on Sakura.
No, again, Grave.
What else
You're like,
could
Grave,
it be
don't worry
but
about
powder
trying to
from
figure
the
out
chem
why.
lab?
They literally spell it out why Hina tries to lie when, like, the trial's done.
So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yeah, like Louis said, they'll tie it up in a nice bow afterwards. It gets all figured out.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered
Why
around.
would she risk
and
getting?
some of it must
Well,
have
that's the
wound up on
thing,
her
like,
instep.
That was her best friend, and
Is
she
there any problem
believed,
with my thinking?
like, she believes like half the group hated her.
But why
So
did
if your
Sakura
best
pay a
friend
visit
killed
to Section
themselves,
C
would
in
you
the
want
first
the
place?
people you believed that pushed them to that to live?
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
That's why.
After all,
That's
all
why
that section
she, like,
contained.
No!
that was part of her
Me!
mentality.
The poison!
Because?
Because I killed her!
You didn't kill her.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura?
One who killed Sakura.
Oh, there's only one way to explain it. Who do I even select?
Sakura.
Yeah, you're right. There she is.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
But the thing is, you're thinking about it like you're thinking about it in too much of a logical sense. There's the illogical part that Hina's upset that she believes half the group pushed her best friend to killing themselves. What? If you believed people pushed your best friend to kill themselves, wouldn't you want to see them die too?
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Are you getting it now, Grave?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room.
There you go.
She drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course,
I got it!
yeah.
The locked room mystery was created
And that's
by
the last
Sakura.
question. All we have left is the comic, and we're
I'm
done.
sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing
Yeah.
what she did.
So, yeah, it's kind of this. You see why Justin earlier said this chapter like makes him like sad. This is a legitimate depressing chapter.
Until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Sakura is such a cool character, and she has probably one of the saddest deaths in the whole series.
You stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it,
The
the
reason
more
Sakura
I
does
realize
it, though,
how
yeah.
unusual your actions were.
Giga Chad died in the Giga Chad way.
I don't think that's a Giga Chad way.
No, it's not. It's just sad.
That is just sad.
Yeah, man, that's really sad.
You
Yeah.
to go get everyone else.
This chapter is just fucking depressing.
But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and
Like,
search out the container,
it's still
wasn't
sad
it?
about all the other people that died earlier, but also
Once
it's
you were
like,
at the chem
those are
lab,
all
you
murders.
headed
Like, I'm
straight to
sad for the
section where
victim,
protein powder
but I'm
was
not
kept.
super sad about, like, the murderer. I guess that's like Mondo is my favorite character. I'm sad he's dead. But,
There,
like,
you took
Sakura,
the
there
powder and
is
poured it into
no...
the bottle of poison you'd grabbed
The
from
victim and the
restroom.
murderer being the same makes it so there's no one to really blame.
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Depending on your terms, it could have been a Chad way to go.
You gathered everyone together. And once you were back in
This
the
is
restroom,
also Japan. Japan has honorable suicide. But I don't know. Well, no. Honestly, to Sakura, it could have been that.
while everyone
She wanted to
else
make
was
amends to
focused
those
on
three
Sakura,
people and then
You quietly placed the can on the ground.
finish it.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Oh,
So, Sakura committed suicide.
Technically, this is the best possible way. Yeah, technically, yeah. It is the best possible. She chose by her own terms.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
But also just be real. Suicide is probably the only way that Sakura really could have died, because who the fuck is killing her?
yeah. Unless it was extremely elaborate.
Yeah. And a lot of her extremely elaborate people are already dead.
And also the fact that the Monokuma has a hostage, and she was working for him because of the hostage. So, yeah.
Which also, funny thing, Justin and I did research on this. There is canonical who everyone's videos were in Chapter 1. And the mind-blowing, well, not mind-blowing, it's just kind of interesting. Sakura's is her father / master and her boyfriend.
And boyfriend.
Sakura is the only character in this game that was canonically in a relationship.
Huh.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
Right.
The footprints in the powder.
Toko's her
and the
pet
bottle of
bug.
poison, Vital
Her pet
pieces
bug
of
got
evidence.
taken.
And yet,
Huh.
So you're saying
Yeah.
Hina
Yeah.
consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're
Now we
right.
have to make the closing
We have
statement.
to end this properly.
Closing statement time!
Comic book!
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Alright, here we go. Sakura wants to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one other person. Oh god, I gotta... this bitch.
This bitch.
And then... Act 2. Toko got to the rec room early and hid somewhere. The locker. Here, have a piece of candy. And then... what was in the Monkuna bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? That was the chess piece
Which one?
of the night.
There you go.
What did Hiro do to try cover up the murder he thought he committed? He put that book... yeah, that one. Then he bolted out of there like a fucking... bat out of hell. Yeah. You got bare fist?
You have bare fist?
At that point, Toko, who was in the locker,
She snuck out of
it, saw that, and put it back. What did she do with the magazine and dying message? She put it upside down. Ah. Then she came to, saw blood, fainted. She came alive, was like, grab the thing, the nearest thing. Just I could hit with Sakura with. That was this.
The queen.
The queen. Then she cleaned up a bit. She still was alive. Who actually killed Sakura?
What actually?
Oh, what actually killed Sakura? Came from the chem lab, right?
I never would have thought Hina would try to pull something like this, but given the circumstances, I don't think I could blame her. Under that kind of stress and those emotions, not much else would have came to mind, since logic doesn't always come before said emotions. Exactly.
There was something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed.
I have trouble remembering that. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Yeah, that's the whole point of this chapter, Graves. The fact that there was no logic behind a lot of happened. What's the prompt?
Hold on. What was it that they switched the bottle of poison? Okay. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed.
That was the poison bottle.
Can't wait to. Wait, that's
No,
the.
that's the next one, I believe.
That's this one.
I believe so.
Okay, and then that's the poison bottle. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, we need to.
That's that picture.
That's the same image.
Hold on, did I fuck up here?
Yeah, wait.
That one.
There you go.
That makes sense. And then this
And then
one.
it's the other one that you had. Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Hold on. Something on the floor near
Which why I was
Sakura's body.
so
Yeah,
stumped
that was
by
near her
why-
bottle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, which is why I was so stumped by why Hina would
Alright.
lie about killing Sakura, since there's absolutely no reason why it would have made sense. Yep.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yeah, that's why also this trial is really good. You have to look at it in an illogical sense.
Those people were Hiro, Toko, and Hyakuya. But one of them
This is
ended out a
why
bit earlier
this
than
is
the
this
others.
trial's the
Toko.
perfect example
She
of
got
why
there
I
one
love
step
this
ahead of
series.
everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
In
The
locker.
writing is fucking
When she found
fantastic.
it, she crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
And the fucking some of the trials, like for the most part, just get better from 2 and 3.
Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
But I'm still confused. What was Sakura going to do of all 3? She wanted to make amends with them.
Thinking he killed her,
She already intended to kill herself. That's why she already had the poison on her.
he took a magazine.
She went to make
and
amends
forged a dying
with
message
the
from
3 of
Sakura.
them.
To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder
And then
on
she
her.
didn't want their
But of
disdain
course, Toko
towards
had
her
witnessed the whole
to
thing.
go towards Hina
So as
because
soon
Hina's
as the coast was
protecting
clear-
her, like Hina protecting her. She didn't want any of that to happen anymore.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush,
Yeah,
she
Louis-
made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
I don't think you want to tell, like, that's because she was
Soon
so
after,
set in stone
she watched
to
as
kill
Sakura
herself.
slowly
If she
opened her
told
eyes.
Hina that, Hina would just be trying to stop
She
her.
also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Yeah.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Yeah, you answered it. Yeah, she didn't tell Hina because she knew Hina would, do everything to stop her from doing it. But she set her mind to it.
And just like
She
Hiro,
believed killing
she
herself
grabbed
was the
another
way
Monokuma
to
bottle and attacked her.
make
This
amends
explains why there were two
for
wounds
being
on Sakura's
the
head.
mastermind spy. She didn't want to be the
Assuming
spy's,
Sakura
not
really
the spy.
was
She didn't want to
dead
be
this
the
time,
mastermind's
she
tool
set about
anymore.
disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yeah,
But
see,
even
like,
after
man,
those
what a
two
great
blows,
chapter.
She
Yeah.
was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly
And this is
mixture.
why I'm here, constantly paying attention to chat
And there,
and banning
she took
people like that
her
one guy, because I want all of you to experience this shit like this.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her
I want
body
people to
was in
see why I love this series so much.
there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Good man,
That
huge
same
respect.
someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
And yeah, like we plan to do the whole series.
was you, Hina.
Complete.
That's the full truth of the case.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We
plan.
We plan on to do the entire Danganronpa series. Well, not the entire one, but the main good ones, I guess.
The main 3. Ultra Despair Girls is not worth playing, and Ultimate Summer Camp, as much as I love it, is just fan service and doesn't have an ending.
There you go.
And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
We could play
Isn't
it,
that right?
but I don't know if
We
Twitch
could.
would like it.
Yeah, it's just a RPG. You just pick a character and you like do little RPG stuff, see how far you can get, and then with the road, like you see them interact with other characters, and the run ends. You try and level up characters so you can bring them to a dungeon. It's a weird fucking game.
But Makoto,
I
how
like
did you,
it.
how did you manage to? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
No, Hina does not get executed. Only the
Oh,
Blackened
well,
gets executed, but
There is
the
no
Blackened
Blackened.
already dead.
Yeah.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what.
And
you
she
don't
wasn't
understand. And that's why
yeah,
you
she wasn't trying to
couldn't solve
derail it.
this
She was
case.
just trying to get everyone killed. Because if she got voted,
Didn't I
all
tell
6
you?
of them would have died.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yeah. And also, thing, Byakuya is literally what was happening in chat earlier. Byakuya was thinking of this with only logic.
Hey! Monies! Monies! Woo!
Yeah, now we have some
Okay.
final talking
We
bits
can
and the
all
chapter's
agree
over.
You made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
Oh, yeah.
seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
Woo!
So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
What's it
Gonna be?
be? Vote. Well, she's already dead. Unfortunately.
To be compared to the one character I like the least. It's interesting.
Yeah.
He's right, though. I was thinking with logic and only logic. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You killed her. So that's why.
You should have been
I
the
couldn't
one
let
to
her
die.
be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality had made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Suicide note. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. It's fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. 07 in chat. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness.
You tried to protect me.
Call it.
But because of me,
I can't forgive this.
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina,
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're friends.
They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed... She completely believed in all of us. If you'd just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I
have a favor to ask. Oh, she said it.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please.
let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and suffer for it, and just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. Oof.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the trial.
And this kind of thing, but having predicted it and actively participated in the thinking process, it kind of builds empathy.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a really good explanation for that.
Yeah.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your
Interpretation.
There you go, right? You own your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Monokuma took the real note and replaced it.
Oh my god. Isn't it obvious?
So the suicide note, Asahina tried to kill everyone because of wasn't even fucking Sakura's real note.
Jeez, a suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
Fuck with this entirely.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the... Huh?
Yeah, Monokuma. This is one of the many moments where you see how much of a truly piece of shit Monokuma is.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles as face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
I would absolutely punt that bear.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, And scene.
So you-
Cut.
Yeah, correct. Worth it.
And
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my wait, melodic, angelic, harmonic narrative voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate killing yourself is just so final, you know? I feel like it's just a last message to whoever's alive. I don't know. You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Logan, you can use your cowboy voice for this.
Oh, god damn it. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving
Never mind.
information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh, can you continue?
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind
God.
took control of my family's dojo.
Sakura, there has to be like a
Demanded I
fucking
become
interchange here. Like,
Literally, there's a script and one person needs to read it. Oh my god.
god damn it. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect
popcorn reading? Like,
Yeah.
That's how I saw things.
or not, she's just
Never mind, she's just gonna continue. One sentence! Pass it on! Oh.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would have moved forward. But that what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel.
Alright. Nice popcorn reading with the actor. Well done. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Whoa. Of course, because of that decision to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
Why didn't they have that voice actor read all of it?
I don't
My
know.
own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me.
07.
Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like... Oh, wait. It's you. I thought it was over. Continue.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating
No
us.
way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use that note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest of you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Ooh.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
Oh, fuck, dude. That hasn't happened in so long. Bubba Boo, thank you for the follow. My ears.
Oh.
Ah, that hasn't happened in 8 days. Oh, I forgot I did that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I hope that wakes you up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, how's it going? I was so into it. I was gonna read this. Bam. Regardless, thanks for the follow. I don't blame her.
Wait a moment.
I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. But what? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. What the heck? That's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, I made every single sound bits, subs, follows. It's all metal pipes. For the money, for subs and bits, it's extremely loud. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun when that happens. If it happens. Regardless, though. Thanks for the follow. Glad you're here.
Welcome.
Welcome. What the heck? Everyone welcome Bubba to the chat. What the heck? That's not how it's supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember? Your enemies each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Damn! Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who think they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. What's that?
The Brave just said he's actually doing a smart wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna buy it. Yeah.
If that's what you're thinking, wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I could catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing can... No, oh god. No, but nothing good could come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've been all been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh heavens no, just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just swab in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest? Uh-oh.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Who the fuck's getting punished?
Who's the special guest, everybody?
What the fuck?
Who is it?
Oh. Uh-ohs. Not Chihiro again. Oh, okay. This the destroyer. Oh. 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 That's... Oh. Well, it's a ball now.
Not just any ball, a Monokuma ball.
Whoa! In stores now. Well, Chihiro is now 100% out of the game.
And there goes Alter Ego.
You suck, man. You turned into a mangled hunk of junk. Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say the post-workout grub, chicken's where's that? And I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where I'm at. Where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. Oh yeah! He was in that room.
Yep. And that's how Monokuma got him.
When I think about everyone else, my courage just starts to grow. Well, I think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid. Well, I hope whatever he did, he was successful at that before he perished. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Oh, you were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next, friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is that what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it, a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as a... Yeah, we already got that. Alter Ego wanted to help to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time had made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, just like unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for deluxe tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's some... Oh wait, this is supposed to be you.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Oh, great.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. You better charge your phone, Luis. It makes you...
Also, we're literally right about to hit the save point.
Yeah, that's true. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve.
And I'm gonna be honest, that last bit of like Sakura's note is probably the last important thing to be said here.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
heh, it sucks for you, loser.
Hmm?
Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it.
Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long, think hard.
Yes, hey Monokuma, fuck you. Yeah, pretty much.
Those were her parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to my body? So he did something to everyone's body. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school or a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in the movies and comics and stuff, so it's it's not totally unheard of. No.
Reading too much Suicide Squad.
Huh?
I said reading too much Suicide Squad.
Oh, no. I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
Almost did.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That's totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And that's how
Going
it
on,
is.
they're back to normal, basically.
And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms before long, night snuck on us. Bing bong. It's 10 p.m. Yep, it's nighttime.
Doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
Sweet dreams. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wah? Wake up? Wake up? Huh? What is this? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Why is she in my room?
Kyoko?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Time unknown. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door? It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. Damn. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay. And that's where we're going to leave it off for today. Cliffhanger.
Bum 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 bum.
Woo!